Something out there had discovered us. They counted on the humans to hide, to give up, to fail.
We will not die today. Today we will live forever. Today we are canceling the apocalypse.
There's a whole bunch of different storylines that are far beyond what seems to be, on the surface, a giant action movie.
And Idris, you say, are you sure about this? Grab something, we don't see what it is.
You know, in a movie this big with such an amazing storyline, you need the anchors, the human anchors. You and I are the only two that ever ran solo combat. That's why I brought you here.
They could go here.
This is the kind of thing that every kid dreams of doing when they grow up.
I wanted this movie to not be about a country saving the world. I wanted it to be the world saving the world.
Woo! Saving the world's hard.
I have no time to grieve!
So I needed a very strong leader, a Japanese girl, an American pilot, 2 Australians, 2 Russian pilots, and Chinese pilots. All of them together are necessary to save the world.
Look the enemy in the eye, face it head on!
The name Pentecost already is telling you what a moral guy he is, and I needed somebody that was a fixed point.
He kind of like doesn't mind to take the world on his shoulders, no matter how big the problem is. Mako is too inexperienced to rein in her memories during combat.
And I needed somebody also that had the aura of paternity, that could be a father to Mako.
We really wanted to see Pentecost and Mako as a believable relationship, a believable family.
You would not confuse the relationship for a romantic relationship. Here's the dog bark, you look down. I wanted the Australians to be fearless and brave. Rob has a ruggedness that I believe he has like the appearance of a brawler, you know, like a guy that can play arrogance from a place of insecurity.
From a very, very young age, Chuck grew up being trained to be a Jaeger pilot.
Who am I? I'm the guy who's got to deliver this bomb. That's who I am.
That's not the point.
My character made a decision whether to stay in the military or to be a father. And I stayed in the military, so we haven't had a chance to be a family.
Herc was never a father to him. Chuck is more fueled by a resentment towards his father.
The 2 Russian pilots are 2 ex-prison guards that were guarding the border. They are not necessarily the most sophisticated, but they are hardcore.
Sasha and Alexis have a relationship that's ambiguous. And Guillermo won't give us an answer. He's kind of given us, well, we don't know if you're lovers or if you're brother and sister or whatever you think.
It's good. It's a little vague, so people have to determine what our relationship is.
He's an interesting guy, you know?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll try.
The idea was to put together a male and a female that didn't trust anyone, and to see these 2 people coming together. Not because they are super strong separately, but because together they can be strong.
Both of those characters' life has been on hold for a long time. Mako's been trying to overcome, you know, this horrible childhood she had. And since I lost my brother and lost my function in this world, my life has been completely on hold as well.
There was a good moment there. But what I'm thinking is, for me, the important thing is for you to connect with her eyes.
Yeah.
And to tell her what the text means.
At first, Raleigh and Mako don't get along very well. She doesn't trust him. But after the drift, they accept everything about each other.
It's not about how strong or smart we are. It's about recognizing our weaknesses. Through their relationship, they find some kind of hope and like future and reason to live, you know? There's a really good sense that they both have a future at the end of this film.
It starts with pilots that work as groups, and they are very, very envious of each other. But invisibly, as the barriers fall, everybody becomes a hero.